The sun doesn't really care where it shines to or who it shines on. The sun just comes out and shines. And some of you feel that you can't shine in your life, that somebody has to help you shine. Does anyone help the sun shine? No. But the way we're using our shine can be very negative these days or very positive. I want to talk about Samklef. Me personally, I don't have a good mother. My mother has frustrated my life throughout, and she's even said to me a few times that she's not my real mother. But for those of you that have good mothers, that you post about your mothers on social media, and you plaster your pages on Mother's Day, I feel jealous sometimes when I see your posts. Samklef was a very, very good music producer. Samklef did very well in music. Some of his notable songs are that Wizkid song, Bakuruma, and that's where I got to know him, and other songs. At one point when my son was struggling to start his music in Lagos, I called Samklef in America to link me with some good engineers. I produce music myself, and I actually co-produced my son's EP. And Samklef linked me to one or two engineers in Lagos. I've brought him in on my live a few times. But for what it's worth, Samklef, do you need to pull VDM's mom into all his work on social media? I understand you don't like VDM, and I understand you were part of the people that sued him, and I understand you're part of the people that locked him up. Through that group, you wanted him out of the way, and you guys plastered him with defamation. What are your goals today, Samklef? What are you focused on? You're in America. Is Yvonne with you and Jason? If I'm looking, Jason should be about 15 years old now. This photograph is his first birthday in Lagos. And there you are. I think that is Dagreen holding the cake with Yvonne. And it's like everybody saw you with this music thing. So now you took social media and you're using it for bad. This is a portrait that you guys took on Jason's 6th birthday in 2017. Everybody saw this. And then you went to America. You overstayed and you didn't come back. And you left Yvonne in Nigeria and Jason. Instead of you to have adjusted your status in America and get your papers, you started living in America as an illegal. If I start telling everybody their past, they wouldn't like it, because I'm an investigative journalist and I can see everybody's past. I know about everybody. But you have the boldness to come out and insult others. The last time I spoke to you, Samklef, you ended up insulting me. And we didn't talk anymore. I hope you've adjusted your status now, because with this one that Donald Trump is, dumping everybody. I remember that interview you did about your marriage. Almost fell apart after 6 years. You left your wife and your child behind. I understand that. But you never got your papers over there. There are things we don't do in life and we should be doing, focused on things that are important. But instead, you make a whole post about this young man and his mother. We have seen what his mother has gone through. We have seen the bank incident where they ambushed him when he went to, clarify something with the mother's account. But it's not a subject of mocking. I was very disappointed to see this, Samklef. I'm going to be 61 next week. And as older as I get, the wiser I want to be. But today, not everybody is wiser with age. Social media has killed that. Before I proceed, rattle, make una hold bucket to drop una tears. Poverty is truly the root of all evil. Because you have money doesn't mean that some of us that don't have money to do what we want to do should look bad. I, for one, am comfortable where I am. I always need money, though, for one thing, to do my investigations when I was actively practicing as an investigative journalist. I have 3 decades behind me, Samklef. 3 decades. 31 years I practiced. And I begged for money, and people shamed me. People shamed me, but they wanted the news. I I went from 786,000 people on Facebook, me that I don't even follow anybody, me that I don't count followers, from 786 to 803,000 in 24 hours. Why are people coming? The same in TikTok, the same in YouTube. People are coming towards Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. Why? When I've already retired. Because they saw something that they didn't see before. Is there something about VDM that you haven't seen before that you need to be seeing, Samklef? Is it because it's outing your participation in the group? And now you're telling the rattles, his fan base, to bring their bucket for tears. May we never see tears in our life, Samklef. May we never cry in our life, Samklef. You're there in America. You saw what happened yesterday in New York. People that went to their corporate jobs, and the devil came from Las Vegas. A young man that drove all the way from Vegas to come and kill people in New York. People he didn't know. Walked into a corporate building on Park Avenue, opened fire, including a police officer. May we not be the wrong place at the wrong time. May we not have the wrong people coming to us. And you're saying poverty is the root of all evil. A manipulative mother gave birth to a manipulative son. What do you know about VDM's mother? What do you fucking know about VDM's mother, Samklef? Together, they nearly gaslighted the entire nation against GTB. What do you know about GTB? Shegun Agbaje is running GTB. 4 journalists came to him and said, we found fraud in your bank. 1 trillion naira. He locked them up. Told the IGP they blackmailed and they wanted to spoil the name of the bank. I stood up for those journalists in October of 2024. And what did Agbaje do? My video, he went and blocked it on YouTube. He tried Meta. He tried TikTok. They didn't answer him. He blocked my video on YouTube because we have cyber criminal laws and YouTube has to, really go with that. Blocking it from Nigeria, but people still watch it on TikTok and Meta. Kilo monk pa GT Bank, Samklef. Okoko my ben soke ni wa makono ikokuko. While she was and still is alive, her son was so lazy that the only job he managed to do was becoming the first Benin male Ashewo. Show ni koni male Ashewo. Abuja. Where's Bobrisky's name here? By 2022, his main hustle was sucking men ekpon just to survive. Yes, then bust his yarn. And so, to be continued. I'll shed more light when I show face this week. Ma continue go Samklef. Ogba America illegally for so many years. Marriage almost fall apart. Quand on moque pe otini papers d'America, et in back pe ICE for immigration and custom enforcement. And me not wicked though. You don't throw stones when you're living in a glass house. Or maybe you should throw it, because if there's a fire in the glass house, you must get out of the glass house and you must throw the fucking stones. I've said my own, Samklef. It's enough. You've already disgraced yourself because we found you in the group that's supposed to be protecting a music artist that had a future. They dimmed Mohbad's light, and you are part of those that dimmed Mohbad's light because you were in the group. My name is Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. Today is the 29th of July, 2025.